live on WDXO ESPN Radio, The Ticket, 92.9 FM, live from Crystal Springs Chamber of Commerce here in the City Hall boardroom, the meeting room, and actually have got to meet several folks in Copiah County and Crystal Springs that are involved in making the Tomato Festival a success every year, and some of the folks who are involved in some of the offices inside the City Hall, like the Parks and Recreation Department. Earlier we talked to Emily Epperson, and she is actually helped Sally in the Office of Parks and Recreation. So now we've got Sally Garland in here to talk to us. Sally, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, I guess it's still morning. It's getting lunchtime, and I noticed Pizza Hut on the corner. You know, it's already starting to find locations where lunch is being served out around here. So, Parks and Recreation, tell us the role you guys are going to be playing in leading up to the Tomato Festival. What's that all about?
Well, we always support Donna Wells and Monty with the Tomato Festival. We help with the 5K run. Steve Meadows has done this for us for several years, and we help him. The money that is raised with that goes to our beautification projects, and he's done such a wonderful job the last 5 years. And we've actually earned enough money to start looking at putting in a nice Welcome to Crystal Springs sign. So he's made that happen for us. Also, we're doing some new things downtown. We're reworking our fountain. We have a fountain down in Railroad Park that was donated by the Waterhorse family. And I know that Dan Rogers talked about the history of Crystal Springs earlier. Well, the town at one time, if you come out and look at our museum, which we're going to do some broadcasts from our museum later on down the road, but you'll see that the Waterhorse family, Waterhorse and Hoover family, had a lot to do with Crystal Springs when it first started. Well, we have in our fountain, it was donated by the Waterhorse family, so it's very, very old. It's over 100 years old. And we are working on that, getting it redone. This comes from the proceeds from the 5K run, so we're very appreciative of that. So we have worked on that as early in the morning. We also, Parks and Recreation also helps out with the Junior Auxiliary and their barbecue bleachings, because that's very important, a very important project for us. I also help with the kitty parade. Somehow that fell in my lap years and years ago when we first started, the very first year. And we really like to we have very few cars, 1 or 2 cars. The Tomato Queen rides in the first car. Then we have children. Nothing but children with red balloons, and it's wonderful. They decorate their bicycles and their wagons, and I'm impressed by the simplicity of it. I love that. So we would love for everybody to come out. They start lining up at about 8:30 in the morning here at City Hall, and it's the first thing that kicks off the Tomato Festival, 9 o'clock that morning. And I also would like to invite people if they'd like to bring their pets. Decorate their pets and walk their pets in it. But like I said, we keep it simple. We just walk, and it's a really nice thing. Everybody comes out and looks at the children. So.
Is the kitty parade going on while the 5K run and walk is happening, or is that separate? Or maybe
the 5K run starts earlier that morning, around 7 o'clock. Of course, Steve Meadows, he'll be here tomorrow to talk to you a little bit more about that. But it is kind of a stretch to get from the 5K run over here. But this is just a little bit later. The kids start lining up and hand out balloons. We provide them with red balloons, and it's just wonderfully simple.
Well, and the 5K run, I guess everybody's still trying to beat my time that I set here. Actually, I'm kidding. I was in it, but I didn't set a record time. But I did finish it. So
yeah, that's good. We have got a lot of people that have joined that 5K run. A lot of people that are trying to get healthy here in Crystal Springs. But you know the track club does have your time.
I know. It's actually online. You can actually look at it. And I go and remind myself of that time. Actually, and it's kind of broken up in different age groups, and you know, so you've got those younger guys and women, and it's kind of broken up, so you're not racing against the teenagers, and who can run it a lot faster than we can, I guess you could say. So anyhow, that's happening on Saturday, and then that kind of gets everything started with the kitty parade. What all happens after that?
Well, then we have the flea market going on. We have more people. Donna told me this morning, she may have already told you, we have more people in the farmers market than we've ever had. So if you want some great, wonderful tomatoes, come to the farmers market.
This weekend there'll be plenty of them everywhere, and along with other produce too. So.
In addition to the regular activities that we have, we also have a softball tournament going on during that time at our McPherson ball field. Brock Campbell is in charge of that. I've got some information on how to get in touch with him if you'd like to be a part of that. Another thing that we're very excited about is our disc golf course that we built out of the park. And if you've ever come through Chautauqua Christmas, your proceeds for Chautauqua Christmas help us build a disc golf course. Do y'all know what disc golf is?
I've heard it.
Yeah.
I've not played
Frisbee
it yet.
golf.
I think it'd be fun.
I call it frisbee golf, but they don't really like me to call it that.
It's disc golf.
It's disc golf. That's the correct word, terminology.
Right.
But this year, they're going to have the first disc golf tournament. And that is, we're excited. The course is a 19-hole golf course. It takes you, the thing that I like so much about it is it takes you throughout the whole park. You get to see all the beautiful areas of the park, and I like that. And also, I was excited to find out that this disc golf tournament that we have is part of the Mississippi State Games. Do y'all know?
Yeah, in Meridian, yeah.
So they've added disc golf to it this year. And not only added disc golf to it, but they've added disc golf in Crystal Springs.
Wow.
So we're excited about that.
How would you describe disc golf? I mean, how would you describe that?
All right, I will at my amateur.
You're not a pro disc
Not at all.
golfer?
Not at all.
All
You
right.
can't even throw a disc.
Okay.
But what you do is you stand, they have a tee, you stand and you throw it. Wherever your frisbee lands, that you go stand there and throw it, and you make your way to a basket, and it's a basket that has chains on it. And we have, we have a place down by the water, if you throw it in there, you're in trouble. So we have, it's kind of like golf, as far as like you have a par.
Yeah, I got you. Like the scoring and the rules, I guess, similar to golf.
It's really nice. Like I said, I appreciate it, just like I appreciate the motorcycle rally. We were talking about that earlier. These people help us out. I'm not a motorcyclist, nor am I a disc golfer, but I appreciate, nor am I a softball player, but I appreciate the people who take it upon themselves to come in here and have things that make our town more interesting.
Absolutely. Well, and you know, that's the great thing about all of, like Crystal Springs and places like Crystal Springs, is all the different people and the different likes that they have and interests that they have that make places like this so great.
People like Dan Rogers, who is taking it upon himself, has worked so hard out there at the Oriental Garden, and it's beautiful. You need to come see the Oriental Garden when you come to the park. This has been years and years and years of people contributing their time because of their love of Crystal Springs. John Little, who's from Crystal Springs, came to me with this disc golf idea, and it's just blossomed.
Right.
It's just blossomed.
Well, it's going to be a fun weekend, and it's going to be here real quick. I know you guys have been preparing for it. It's always the last Saturday, last weekend in June, and you guys have been preparing it. It not just started yesterday, this week, but rather it's been going on for quite some time, processing and building it up to this event. And Friday night, going to have a new tomato queen in Crystal Springs. So that's kind of a big ceremony. Each kind of kicks off everything.